thought of a wee one running around the premises is most exciting. Not that he would be running anytime soon. Not that he would necessarily be a he either. And of course, I would be most thrilled to welcome a she into the world. Although it might be prudent to find out the sex prior to the birth, just in case the pink room needed to be painted over, assuming that's where the wee one would reside. But if proximity poses a problem, then I would happily give up my room to be the new nursery for the baby.
Sorry. Sorry. You and Jason are having a baby?
I just want to be sure we have the proper security in place before Brenda shows up at Archer Pavilion.
Like I said, my men will have it covered.
A mob detail won't be enough to stop the Balkan. I mean, the guy's already proven he has an unlimited supply of men. You're going to need backup.
Yeah, but I don't want cops anywhere near Archer Pavilion.
Okay, look, I understand that you want this to be over, so do I. But if I take a step back and let you do this alone, I'm afraid that people might get killed.
Is this about protecting Brenda? Or Siobhan?
What really concerns me, Jason? All of Sonny's family is going to be there at the wedding. And I'd hate to see Morgan or Molly take a bullet, just like Michael did, just because they happen to be standing in the wrong spot when a gun battle breaks out.
I don't want to put those kids in danger either.
This is not an indictment on you, okay? I understand you're doing everything you can. But the only way to keep them truly safe is to call off the wedding. No, I know, it sounds crazy, but by going through with it, Sonny and Brenda are basically spitting in the Balkan's face.
If you know a reason why the wedding shouldn't be held at Archer Pavilion, now would be a good time to tell me.
Just think about it. If the Balkan wanted to kill Brenda, he would have done it already. It's not about that. It's about hurting her. It's about making her pay for what happened to his son, and we both know that whatever he's planning next, it's going to be big, and the wedding is the perfect place for him to pull off his revenge. That's why you and I, we need to work together to stop him.
Fine. I'm sure Brenda and Sonny would appreciate the extra security.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spoil the surprise, or to steal Stone Cold's thunder for that matter. I was caught up in the joyous news. You know, for years, I've been trying to mold myself in the image of my master, but given my proclivity for polysyllables and significantly smaller stature, I fell short, as it were. Whereas Stone Cold's progeny would no doubt inherit a multitude of genetic gifts, making the wee one strong and most assuredly silent, which would be helpful for you in those early morning hours when baby...
Please, you need to stop, please. Thank you so much, but you can't do this. I am not having kids. I won't ever have children. I can't get pregnant.
I'm aware of your condition, but significant advancements have been made in the field, and that procedure...
I'm not having the procedure.
So you don't wish to be a mother?
No, just because a woman is capable of having children doesn't mean that she should.
True, but you have nothing to fear. You are kind and gentle, and you wouldn't be raising the kid on your own. I've witnessed with my own eyes how caring of a father figure Stone Cold has been to Michael, and I'm sure he would step up for his own
Yeah,
progeny.
I'm sure he would. I'm sure Jason would be an amazing father. And guess what? I'm sure I would probably be a pretty good mom, too. But our lives are just a little bit too dangerous to bring kids into this world.
Well, even if Stone Cold had never started working for Mr. Sir, that's no guarantee that his kids would be safe. Tragedy can strike anywhere to anyone, regardless of occupation.
Smiley, why are you pushing this? A woman doesn't need to have a child to feel complete. I mean, right, Brenda? You obviously chose not to have kids because it wasn't right for you. It's the same. I'm choosing not to because it's not right for me either. I didn't really have a choice. The kids need stability, and I spend most of my life in hotel rooms, eating room service, and, living out of a suitcase. So I just meant I didn't have a choice because of my schedule.
Well, perhaps now that you're marrying Mr. Sir and spending more time in Port Charles, that will change.
Oh, I don't know. Well, Sonny already has 4 children, and his life is really dangerous. Look, talking about losing a child, I don't think I could ever recover from something like that, so I'm really sorry. I know this must be a painful subject. I shouldn't have walked into your conversation, so...
I want to apologize for my egregious error in judgment.
Don't worry about it. Actually, you know how you can make it up to me? I left some files at work on the desk. desk. It's for a case I'm working on. Can you get him?
Happy to be of service.
Thank you. I am really sorry for putting you on the spot like that about having kids. It's fine. I kind of think maybe you're right, though. I mean, you don't ever really get over the loss of a baby. So I'm sorry.
Hey, we have a major problem.
Well, you know, I got problems of my own.
Siobhan is a traitor.
She's what?
She's working for the Balkan, but Lucky's too infatuated to see it.
Okay, so we know the Balkan's gonna make a move at the wedding. Do we have any reason to think that Siobhan knows where that's taking place?
Well, you know, I wasn't going to say anything about it being the Archer Pavilion until I had security in place, but Lucky came by and made it a point to ask Spinelli the location.
So Spinelli tells Lucky because he knows he's doing security.
Yeah, but if it was about security, why wouldn't he just talk to me?
What are you saying, that Lucky's giving information to Siobhan, who's then passing it on to the Balkan?
I think Lucky has his suspicions, but he's making excuses for Siobhan.
Well, then Lucky's not paying attention because Brenda's going to be vulnerable now, and all the Balkan needs is an opening, and with Siobhan, he's got it.
What are you doing?
I'm calling Lucky.
Lucky's invested in Siobhan. You think he wants to hear that she's a traitor?
We can't just wait around until Brenda gets killed.
Then we got to prove that she's working Lucky.
We can't wait for more proof. That just gives Siobhan more time to do more damage. Like, I know it's going to hurt Lucky to hear this, but Brenda's life is at stake.
So what can